Hi everyone. So I thought I'd come on and do a quick video, like a Q&A. So I had someone message me asking some questions after a video I did on I think it was Alice in Wonderland. And so I thought it'd be quite a good thing to put in the group. We will be going over this in the classes anyway, but it's just something to get up now really well. I get everything else organised. It was kind of like a last minute decision to do this. I just kind of thought, I just got this urge that I needed to do classes for free for people after I did that Alice in Wonderland, really. And I kind of sat with it for a while, kept feeling the nudge, and then I put a post up, asked who was interested, so I could get an idea of numbers and things. And then it just kind of blew up from there. I was like, oh, I need to do a group and resources and all sorts. So it's kind of like taken off really quickly, just this random idea. So yeah, I'll keep getting things uploaded anyway. I've got some programming stuff up, as you've probably seen. I'll get up some targeted individual stuff. I was looking for some of the Disney things that I found a while ago. Couldn't find them yesterday, but I'll keep having a look anyway, so I can put some of that up. Just about how Disney's involved in the mind control. A lot of the facilities are underground, like Fort Lauderdale, and they actually got the area really cheap. Even though, we know how much money they make with the theme parks and stuff, and obviously they've got that going on. So I will try and find some resources on that so you can have a read through. I can't remember where I read it. I might have it saved on the laptop. I'll have a look. So yeah, Q&A. Yeah, and we will obviously also go over stuff in the classes, protection, basically what I did to heal and how I've got through it. I'm still going through it. I'm not perfect. But yeah, I've healed a lot of my triggers and things like that. So I'll just share all that with you. You can take whatever you feel, works for you. And, it's all about making your own way. It's all about what works for you, really. So yeah, we'll get to that. So Q&A, how do we hide from them? This is all dependent on your situation. If you're still in the thick of it, obviously that's quite difficult. You need to get out if you can. Find a way to save money if you can. If there's anyone that you trust, if they can help you get out. Yeah, as I say, it's dependent on your situation, really. If you need help on that individually, get in touch with me, explain your situation. We can maybe come up with some ideas together. But yeah, there are different ways, obviously, but it's what you're able to do at the time. Sometimes we have to just put a long-term plan into place and, work towards achieving that goal. For me, I actually think I was kind of set up in a way. I divorced from my first husband handler, and I waited 7 years to get a financial settlement from the divorce. In the end, I didn't even get 50-50, I got 15,000. And this suddenly came in around the exact same time I started to remember my true past, what had actually happened, who these people were around me. So it was quite convenient, really. Bit too convenient. So yeah, I got that money, and within a month, my memories had come back or started to come back. And me and my second husband and my 3 younger children left straight away. We left the island. And that money went very quickly because we did not have a plan in place. It was kind of chaotic, really. And yeah, we ran out of money. We ended up going to the police in the end. We hadn't remembered how high up this went. So we thought it was just our families involved originally. So we went to the police, and within 6 days, they removed my children, my 3 youngest. I had to fight through court to get them back. Then I living with their dad. We were forced to split up as a condition of the kids coming home. So that's something I'm still dealing with as well, trying to get people to listen to evidence to clear my name, basically. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. So yeah, we did go to the police, and then we got emergency accommodation through the council, and then yeah, it was a case of fighting for the kids. We did tell our family members at the time that we had remembered, rightly or wrongly. Probably do regret that now, really. And it didn't make a blind bit of difference because they didn't care. So, bit of a waste of time, really. So, yeah, the last 4 years, I've kind of been living in my own place. I'm in a completely different area where no one knows me. No one knows my address. I do not share locations online. If you do happen to see a location on my profile, I am not in the area. When you see that, I've already left. So small things like that, really, when you do get out, they're the ways to kind of protect yourself. Now, if it goes up really high and they don't want you to go, there are ways and means that they can find you. But for the most part, a lot of us, I do know, do get away. Sometimes I've known people that have had to move a good few times, and now they seem to be like the people have lost track of them. They're obviously using false names online and things. So there is always ways. I know another survivor, she's out, she is targeted, but she does share a lot online. So she gets a lot of gang stalking outside the house and things, but she's out of it. She's out of the thick of it. She's not getting programmed and things like that. So how do we get them to leave us alone? We don't really. If we can get away, and as I say, avoid all contact. You can't speak to anybody in your past because you can't trust anyone. Everyone around me was either involved or indirectly involved. So they would just innocently tell someone, oh, I've seen Emma, which is my real name, by the way, not Celine. Celine's kind of my online name. So they'll say, oh, I've seen Emma. She's maybe wherever, and that's how it gets back. So, unless you know for definite 100% this person is on your side and, they've helped you maybe get out, you do have to cut off contact, I would suggest. I did it. I only speak to now, really, or let people in that I know are new. And even then, I'm very careful because if they want to bring me back in, they can put anyone forward and they act like they're my friend. They've never met me before, and then so I might trust them. You can get reeled in that way as well. So that's why I'm kind of putting posts in that also expose these things, so you know what traps to look out for too, because you can get out of one nest and fall straight into another cult, basically. You might not have your handlers, but there's pockets of cults of these people everywhere and infiltrated in everything, and it's so easy to get sucked in. So that's what I want to achieve from this group, is about raising that awareness, knowing what to look for, knowing how to protect yourself, and ultimately empowering yourself, because that's the only way to get through this, especially when you're dealing with gang stalking and stuff. Unless you can get away, the chances are that's not going to stop, but you can't let that crush you. So whilst this is going on, you need to work on those triggers, the healing, things like that, which is what we'll work on in the classes. It does take time. It is a journey, to recovery. But there are ways and means to get through it, and I hopefully will help you achieve that. So how to be untraceable. Again, like I've already hit on with the address and things. Also, energetically, we can do this. I will go into this in the classes. This affects us spiritually. As you'll know from the rituals and things, that there's obviously a spiritual aspect to this, and there is. But that what they're doing is the dark side of this spirituality. And with the healing that I teach and what I've used for myself to help me is the light side of spirituality. And it's what I'm doing now by sitting here and sharing all this with you to help pull you out of that hole. So that's the way to look at it. Not spirituality isn't evil. It's not about, all right, then, so spirituality is all about the dark. That's what they did with the rituals and things. So therefore, I don't need to go to church. No, that's another trap. Don't go to church either. Though you will see lots of posts in the group about that. I will expose that too, and the traps to look out for within the church. Now, I'm not saying not to worship God or Jesus if that's what you believe in. I'm just saying you don't need to go to church to do it. It's all in here. God is inside of us. He is the light within. So we're all an aspect of God. So we don't need to go without to look for that. We need to be coming in to look for that. And that's the purpose of the healing, because when we carry all these traumas, we end up dissociated, and not just in our minds, but also from our true selves, from our heart, because it's hard to sit in the heart when you feel pain in there. And that's where our connection to source is. So that's what the healing's all about, and the triggers and things, so we can get back into alignment and want to be within ourselves, to fix our own minds, deprogram and stuff, work on what our beliefs are, not what someone else's are. And again, these are things we'll work on too. And, you know, you come back in alignment, that's your connection there to God and to everything else. Your intuition, and opens up all sorts of things, and also adds to the protection aspect as well. So I will teach that too, shielding methods that you can use. I think I have a couple actually. I'll upload them today, so they're already there. But obviously we'll go through them in the classes too. So with the classes, I'm going to kind of run through them from how it began for me, and the sorts of things I started implementing first, and then the progression from there, because there is a foundation that we need to build firstly to then grow from. So that's important to get into place at the beginning. So we will start there, and then we'll move forward. And yeah, I'm looking forward to where this goes, really. I can't believe how big it was from a little idea, and already it's growing, and yeah, hopefully we can do amazing things together. So I will leave it there for this video. I'll get busy uploading things and stuff now, and then I'll figure out when to start these classes. Might be next week now, but we'll see how we go. There was something else I was going to mention. It's just gone out my head. Well, I'll do a post in the group if it comes back. So I hope everyone's well. And yeah, I will see you all soon. Any questions, let me know. You can either put a post in the group or message me. I really don't mind. So yeah, see you all soon. Enjoy your day.